Alright, so the War Within. We've been through plenty of epic stories in World of Warcraft, but this one hits different. The War Within is shaping up to be more than just another expansion. It's digging deep into the lore of Azeroth, challenging everything we know, and frankly, it's about to shake things up in ways we haven't seen since the battle for Azeroth. Today, we're diving into everything we know so far. The factions, the tensions, the looming dangers beneath Azeroth, because this war, it's about to get personal. So what exactly is going down in the War Within? Well, the story picks up after the Jailer's defeat in Shadowlands. We've had peace, sure, but you know, Azeroth by now, peace never lasts long. This expansion though, it's not just the typical good versus evil. It's focused on the tensions within the factions and how the cracks are starting to show after years of unresolved conflict. On the Alliance side, the leadership vacuum caused by Anduin's absence is causing some major issues. Turelion's holding the reins, but not everyone is on board with his leadership. There's this subtle undercurrent of doubt creeping in. Should Anduin return, or has Turelion taken the Alliance down a path that some might say is too rigid, too militaristic? The Night Elves are still dealing with the aftermath of Teldrassil's burning. You'd think they'd be on board with a strong leader, but their trust in the Alliance has been shaky ever since. Then we've got the Dwarves, who are digging deep, literally, into the ancient mysteries of their own, possibly tying to what's beneath Azeroth. On the Horde side, things are just as intense, if not more. The council system was supposed to be a fresh start after Sylvanas, but you've got too many chefs in the kitchen now. The Orcs led by Thrall want stability, but how long can Thrall keep the peace when trolls are fighting to keep their culture alive and the Forsaken are still grappling with their identity after Sylvanas? Everyone's trying to keep the Horde together, but you can feel the tension rising. The Tauren, always the voice of reason, are caught in the middle, trying to navigate these growing divides. There's also this interesting dynamic at play with Blood Elves and Forsaken. Both are dealing with the long-term effects after Shadowlands. Sylvanas left a massive hole, and everyone's got their own opinion on how to fill it. But here's where it all starts to unravel. The real threat isn't just the internal politics, even though that's messy enough. It's what's been lurking underneath the surface, like literally. This expansion is taking us deep into the earth of Azeroth, into places we've never been before. The deep places of Azeroth, we've been hearing whispers for years, and now we're finally uncovering what's down there. And let me tell you, it's not pretty. Except for Hollowfall. Hollowfall is pretty awesome, not gonna lie. I think it's my favorite new zone. But the new zones are taking us into ancient forgotten places, tied to the Titans, the old gods, and forces we've only scratched the surface of in previous expansions. This isn't just about faction conflict anymore.
Where is our home?
Orgrimmar?
Not our city. Our home.
Azeroth.
And ours?
Azeroth.
We're going to be facing an ancient, terrifying power that's been waiting beneath us all along. We're dealing with the whispers of old gods again, but this time it's more than just manipulation from the shadows. There are rumors that Azeroth itself, the Titan inside the planet, could be waking up. Imagine that. The living soul of Azeroth becoming a major player in the game. What kind of impact will that have? And more importantly, is she friend or foe? Now, if you're deep into the lore, you know that the War Within has some serious callbacks to some long-running plot threads. Remember those whispers from Ilgaina? Stuff like at the hour of her third death, she will usher in our coming? People have been speculating for ages that she refers to Azeroth herself, and this expansion has given us more fuel for those theories. There's also a theory that the Void Lords are making their move, pushing us toward a final conflict for control of the planet. And if that's the case, we're not just talking about a battle between Alliance and Horde anymore. We're looking at something way bigger, something cosmic, something that could completely rewrite the rules of the game. So the War Within isn't just another chapter in Warcraft's long history. It's a turning point. Internal struggles are tearing apart our favorite factions, but the real danger, it's lurking deep beneath Azeroth. And whether it's the Alliance, the Horde, or even us players, everything we know is going to be tested. But hey, that's just what we know so far. What are you most excited for, and what do you think of these whispers we keep hearing? Remember, it's totally free to support the channel by subscribing. You can catch me on Twitch anytime I'm live. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.